Welcome back to Imperfect Golf. My name is Aaron Stites, and just a couple of updates here today. Yesterday, as of 11:59 p.m., the store for the Imperfect Golf shirts with the Faith Freedom Golf on there for the Faith Freedom Golf campaign closed. So that campaign is now over. A quick recap on that. I ended up selling 35 shirts, I think it was. So that raised $350 towards Folds of Honor. And I also received $550 in cash donations from some family and friends. So that totals $900 of the $5,000 that I hoped to raise. I knew $5,000 was a bit of a stretch goal for me. When I started that campaign, I had 71 subscribers. So to get that engagement, I think is a win. I think that's a win, and I'm happy with that. However, reaching $900, not quite hitting $1,000, and having a $900 donation didn't really sit well with me. So I'm going to go ahead and throw another $100 on there to make sure $1,000 goes to Folds of Honor. So if you followed that whole story, my hope was to raise $5,000 because that would pay for one scholarship. I will not be able to pay for one scholarship, but the other part of that was to put my grandpa's name on the Wall of Honor at American Dunes here in Grand Haven, Michigan, and I will be able to do that. The cost, when you look on the website, I believe it's $313, will put somebody's name on the Wall of Honor and send you a copy of that plaque, and it's kind of on a nice desk-mounted plaque, if you will. So that's going to happen. I'm going to have a little bit of a twist in here, though, I think. So, I'm going to put my grandpa's name on the Wall of Honor, but I think I'm going to end up putting two names on there because it's only $313 to put a name on there. I don't need to do one donation to pay for a scholarship. So there might be actually two names put on the Wall of Honor, but I'm going to keep the other name top secret until the time is appropriate to share what that name is. So, stay tuned for that. The process, if you watched, I interviewed Doug Bell from American Dunes here Monday of this week, I believe it was. Days are funny, and by the time you watch this, might be irrelevant anyways. But I interviewed Doug Bell from American Dunes. That was a fantastic interview. If you've not seen that yet, I'd recommend checking that out. You can learn quite a bit about the Wall of Honor itself, about American Dunes, the golf course, and about Folds of Honor and their mission. It was really a great interview, and in that I learned it's about 4 weeks to get that plaque and to get it on the wall. So I will be making the donation here in the next several days. I have to wait for some money to come from the t-shirt printer that printed the shirts for me, but I might not actually wait for that. I might make the donation and then just kind of replace the funds so I can get that going. I'd really like to get that done soon and potentially head over to American Dunes here mid-July. Maybe play another round of golf and see my grandpa's name on that Wall of Honor, and I will get a video of that, of course, as well. So, a couple other things. As I said, I mentioned at the beginning, I only had 71 subscribers when I started this Faith Freedom Golf campaign, and I'm not sure what happened. I'm not a YouTuber expert. I'm new to this whole thing. I've been doing it in January, but as of this morning, I crossed 100 subscribers on YouTube. So I gained 29, actually I'm at 104 as of this afternoon, so I gained 33 subscribers since I started the Faith Freedom Golf campaign, which is fantastic to me. That's a huge increase. I started the year, I honestly wasn't even going to be all about golf. It was going to be some other things. If you go back and you look at in my history, one of my first videos this year, the first video this year was introducing kind of a personal growth framework that I called Assess, Aim, and Advance, and ended up sticking with golf because there's enough going on here in the world of golf. And for me, I'm a 20 handicap. I have a lot to learn in the game of golf, and I started golfing to learn and to grow and get some force myself to get some patience, some things that I might not naturally be good at, and I just knew that golf would test me, and so that's kind of how this whole journey started. So what I want to do is celebrate a little bit. So as of today, today's June 18th, I'm going to start a giveaway. So I'm wearing a gray and white Imperfect hat right now that I've printed here. A friend of mine has done this locally for me here. He's up in the Chesaning, Michigan area. But I have two other options. I've got the black and gray version here, So these are all they're all the trucker style hats, but they all wear nice. The gray and black, that one's been the most popular amongst people here locally who have asked for hats. This one's starting to gain a little bit of traction as well. Imperfect Golf with red, white, and blue on it. These are the 3 hats that I have been using, that I've sold a few to, like I said, some local friends mostly. But I want to give one of these hats away. You can pick which one you want. You can get the gray and white, the black and gray, or the American flag hat. To enter the giveaway, all you need to do is comment on this video and comment which hat do you want, black and gray and white, or American flag, and you'll enter the drawing. You can also go to Imperfect Golf on Instagram at Imperfect Golf 18 is the profile there. I'll put a link here in the video description. But you can also go there and enter there. You can enter name both times. So go there. You have to follow my channel, subscribe to my channel. I don't remember what you call it on Instagram right now, to be honest with you. But just go there and follow my profile there and comment on. I'll put a reel or a post on there, or you can DM me on Instagram. Any of those things will get you entered into the drawing for a hat. I'm gonna run it for. I'll just run it through the end of June. That'll make it easy on me. So I'll run it through the end of June. I'm not looking at a calendar right now, so right around the 1st of July, I will have a drawing, and I'll announce the winner here. I will try to comment on someplace. I'll tag someone, whoever wins it, in a comment where I find them. But it'll be random. I'm gonna pull comments out. I'll put it in a spreadsheet or whatever, and I'll do a random number generator and pick a winner. And we'll just see how that goes. So be on the lookout for that. Comment on this video. I'll come up with other ways to enter drawings and stuff like that in future videos between now and then as well. But comment on my videos. Do me a favor, share these videos. Let's see if we can get. We reached 100. I reached 104 subscribers, which is amazing to me. Like, I know it's only 100, so you might look at some other channels and be like, well, some people have 1 million, and I'm like, that's good for them. Good for the people who have 1,000. That's great. I just started off on this journey to try to see what would happen, and here's where I'm at. I'd love my next milestone. I think is 250 subscribers. So I'd like to hit 250 subscribers in 2026 because I want to reach 250 subscribers in the 250th year of a nation. I just think that'd be kind of cool. If I exceed that, wonderful. But that's a goal of mine. So that's the hat giveaway and 100 subscribers. So thank you to everyone who has watched the videos, who's liked, commented, subscribed, shared, all the things. You hear this in all the YouTube videos from all the different channels. But it really does mean a lot to somebody like me that you would actually take the time to watch what I'm putting out here and to share it and allow me to kind of grow a little bit in this. So it's really pretty cool. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. I have another video that will be coming out early next week. So I actually had somebody help me with recording this video, and they're doing the editing and stuff like that, and I'll get the video back and review it and post it here soon. But this one I'm pretty excited about. This is going to be a pretty in-depth video. I visited a physical therapist. It's Tempo Physiotherapy is what it's called over in Grand Blanc. And went through a golf performance evaluation with Dustin over there. And just a great experience. And we have most of that captured on video. So you'll be able to see me trying to do some mobility testing and some strength and power testing and some golf swings. And let's just say, some of it might be impressive and some of it might not. So, wow. Stay tuned for that early next week. Hopefully that'll be out next Monday or Tuesday. We'll kind of see how that goes. But I'm really excited about that video. I think it's going to be helpful to anyone who's looking at, like, hey, what do I need to know? Like, what's going on? Maybe mobility really is your issue. Maybe strength is your issue. Maybe it's not your swing. There's something holding you back from being able to swing the club the way that you need to be able to swing it. I know that's been an issue for me with my shoulders. So I'll get more into that here, I think, in the video. I'm not sure. I don't remember everything that we recorded. But really one of the big drivers for me was just the shoulder pain. I've been experiencing some chronic shoulder pain. And so I'm hoping to get some relief from that and also improve my golf game by doing some of the work that I'm doing with Dustin over there at Tempo Physiotherapy. So that video will be out early next week. I have one other thing that I just want to cover real quickly in this video. And that is, if you're in mid-Michigan area, anywhere, Genesee County area, Oakland County area maybe, there's an Ally Challenge coming up in August 24th through the 26th. If you're not familiar, it is a PGA Champions Tour event that's held at Warwick Hills in Grand Blanc, and they're looking for volunteers. I'm volunteering. I'm going to be a part of it this year. I've never done that before. I wanted to check it out, but I got an email today from one of the organizers saying they need more volunteers. So I will leave a link to where you can go and volunteer for that if you're interested. If you go there and you fill out the form, there's going to be a place that says, hey, how did you hear about this? You need to put in there, if you would be so kind, Aaron Stites. I heard about this opportunity from Aaron Stites because I'm a current volunteer, and everyone who goes and volunteers now, if they learned about the opportunity from a current volunteer, my name would, in this case, get entered into a drawing for some prizes. I don't remember exactly what the prizes are, but I'm happy just to help them get the volunteers. I know it takes a lot to run these tournaments. I'm assuming. I've never been a part of it, but just looking at them, it takes a lot to run these tournaments. So they need volunteers. If you're interested at all, like I said, the dates are August 24th through the 26th. You can go to the Ally Challenge. If you look that up, if you Google it, you'll get there real quick, but I will also have a link in the description of this video. Go check that out. Volunteer. Remember, Aaron Stites sent you there, and we'll see. Maybe we'll run into each other at the event. I think that's it for now. I am going to golf a couple of rounds tomorrow. Today's Thursday, so I'm going to golf a couple of rounds tomorrow. 9-hole rounds. This is all that I'm doing really right now, partially because of the shoulder issues that I'm experiencing. But I will be, at least with one of those rounds, I will be going through and I'll kind of talk through the round. I'm just talking into a mic and recording it. I'm going to work on getting some, play a hole with me sort of videos or whatever, that sort of thing. But I'm learning and growing and inventing these things, so I appreciate your patience if you're watching these things. I really am trying to learn and grow in this as well, so I really do appreciate, like I said, I appreciate all the views, I appreciate all the comments, all the likes, all the subscribes, all the shares. Those things all encourage me to keep going, so I really do appreciate it. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up for now, but thank you so much for your support. Thank you for getting me to where I'm at today. Thank you for everyone who was a part of the Faith Freedom Golf campaign in some way, shape, or form, whether you gave or whether you shared content, or there's people, there's flyers all over town here in Shiawassee County that encouraged people to buy shirts and learn about my grandpa's story, and if nothing else, certainly honored him and his story and his legacy as far as his military career goes. And $1,000 will be going towards Folds of Honor, and it will support today's families. As a reminder, those scholarships from Folds of Honor go towards spouses and children of fallen and wounded service members and first responders. So thanks again for all your support. Remember, always, progress isn't perfect. It is consistent. And we'll see you next time on Imperfect Golf. Thanks.